All right. Hey everyone, welcome again to this stream. I think we're in number 9 or something. So far we had this is working, so we can enter the card detail and then I can confirm my order and I get a payment method and then I send it to my serverless function and I get this data and it contains the customer here. This customer ID we need to send back and then save it with the identity metadata after we create the subscription. If we go to the create customer here, you can see that we're validating some data and we're creating a customer, like you see here. And here now, when we create a customer, we need to create a subscription and add this customer data. So we go here. This is the example code that Stripe is providing about subscription. You can like follow along here. Another thing about this is the series on YouTube. So far we have up to 8 videos if you want to follow along and see what we did last time. So alright, we said we created a customer which was mentioned in here. Now we would create a subscription and assign it to that customer. So I guess we copy this code and then, oh come on, why it's not copying anything? Okay, so we get this subscription and instead of this hard-coded customer ID, this will be customer.id. We can see here that we have customer and then ID. We need to get a plan ID. So let's go to our Stripe dashboard, look at products, and we have this product, for example, and this is like the ID. So let's assume for now, let's do a hard-coded thing, and then we create a subscription for the basic plan for now. And then this will be like, we can add maybe to do this should be provided by the client, so we can send it later. When we have the list of all the plans, we can like put them in these like radio buttons and then send them to this function to be like also dynamic. Okay, so here we create a customer, we create a subscription. Also, we need to change a little bit in this code, some stuff in this code here to actually check if the customer exists. Maybe we just update the subscription, but not create a new customer every time. All right. Yeah, and then we will see some information about the subscription. Okay, this looks good so far. So maybe let's push it to Netlify. I know there's a way of testing stuff locally, but I mean, I guess I will stick with like a manual way. I just push the code to Netlify and then we will deploy that. So here we will add subscription. And then push it to Netlify. And let me just align. Oh. Yeah, that's much better. So I guess let's go to app.netlify.com. And go to our rubber goose, and you can see here it's still building. Let's give it a moment. All right. So our new Lambda version is live. Let's test this out. So let's confirm the order again. Okay, there is some errors going on. Customer subscription Stripe. So let's go to our function and see the logs. Invoke no such plan. Okay, no such plan. Call this plan. Why? Probably. Okay, how to get the plan ID then? So basic. This is the product. This is the detail of the product. Okay, maybe if we click here. Okay, it's this one. Yep, I need to attach it to this one and then save. Okay. So here maybe we should write fix plan ID and then push that to Netlify again. Yeah, maybe I will have to make the serverless function runs locally. I think that would be faster in terms of iterations. I mean, we already have the Lambda Netlify tool that can, I think it has like a command called serve, and then you give it the Lambda and then it will run it. But we'll see if we need it. All right. Let's try again. And we should get, yay. So we got the data, we have the customer, and then if we go to our dashboard and look at customers and pick the latest one, which is like today, it should say subscribe to something. Yeah, it's subscribed to basic. Ta-da! Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay, so now we have a subscription. All is good. Let's then improve a little bit the experience. So first thing, we don't want to maybe send the same email. Also, this plan we should have them in kind of like radio buttons or something. And let's go to our components, Stripe. Which one is sending? So this is the one that's calling the create customer. We don't need to console log this stuff anymore. And here we would send also something like called plan. And we would have something like plan. Okay. So here we should add, okay, maybe this one we should name to subscribe, maybe. And then here, let's add the different plans that we have. So we have basic. Okay, this is a subscription ID. Yeah, this is like, so we can go to product. And I think now we can merge all of these in like one product, really, because we all care about. Yeah, let's create a new product. It's called Rubber Goose Plan, and then create the product, and then add all the plans in one product. Obviously, we need to confirm the password. Come on. What's wrong with my password? I think it's fine. Come on, Stripe. What are you doing to me? Okay. Okay, so recurrent quantity. And this one will be here, English. I mean, we could also put some plans like we do. Okay, like we can actually define even the ID, but I'd rather use a Stripe ID. Okay, so let's do, okay, basic. We said this will be $9.97 monthly, 7 days trial period, and then add pricing plan. Okay, so that's one. And then this will be like pro, probably. This will be 1998. And have 7 days trial. And the third plan, which will be Pro Plus. And then Pro Plus, let's do 39.97. 7 days trial. and then add the plan. Okay, now let's, okay, let's open all these plans and then copy their IDs. Pro and then basic. So here maybe we can have something like ID. And then name, and this will be basic. Okay, I'm just trying to store this in a better way, but okay, and this will be Pro, and then Pro Plus, and the Pro, the plan will be this, and the Pro Plus will be this ID. Cool, and we don't need this, and also we don't need this. Okay, so now we have this array, we can map, and then maybe we can do plan, and then what we wanna return here is a label with plan.name. Okay, so plan.name, and then with an input type radio, and then value is plan.id. Yep. And we can also do key. Also, this will be the plan.id. To not have the warning, so save. Obviously, I did something. Plan.name, and we have type radio value, and we close that. Okay, it's man. Yeah, I don't need all of this. Yep. So if you go, hopefully here you can see we have like our plans. Probably we should tell this button to be block to go down. Yep. And then here we can wrap these elements in a div. And then do class name, margin top, probably 6. Okay, bring it down, and then maybe add some spacing in between. So maybe class name, and then give it a padding 4. Yeah. And then, okay. There, because here they're missing a name, we should give them a unique name so the browser knows it's only one value can be selected. So let's call this plan. And then, yeah, now it's cool. It's working. Let's go to this card section and then improve it a little bit with some spacing. Yeah. So, okay, P4. Not really padding, but like margin bottom 6. Interesting. It doesn't really. Is it because this is not block? Yeah. Font size, and we have a base. Yeah, this is yeah, we should probably add a little bit of a border around this. Input element is if we add no, tailwinds won't work there. Yeah, we will look at some basic styling because this is not. Okay, maybe if we change this to a little bit of gray. No, it doesn't help. Anyway. So now we need to select one of these plans. And for now we would okay, let's do selected. And this will be plan.name equal to basic. So make sure always we have the basic selected for now. Receive true for non-boolean attribute. Oh man. If I can't type selected. Okay. So that's the email there, and now we need to make the plan. Billing details, payment method. Okay. And the submit. Yeah, probably we can also convert this to a function component. But okay, for now, let's do state equal this, and whenever this input is one of these inputs is selected, we need to track it. Or is it like this dot state? Totally forgot how the class is working. Yeah, that should be static thing. Okay. And then here we would have something like handle I don't know, plan selection. This would be event. And we will probably, okay, we might need this to be somewhere. Oh, maybe, no, we don't need that because we have the value already. So for every input in here, on selected, this will be this dot handle plan selection, and here this dot set state plan would be ev dot target dot value. So here plan would be so the default would be this one. External link. Yeah, I don't have an external link. What are you talking about? Okay, so we have this as a basic plan, and then so here if we change, so let's say, okay, this dot state dot plan equal to plan dot id, we make that selected. Plan of null. Is it null though? This dot state plan of null. Okay, let's create a constructor and then call the super, and here like this dot state equal to this thing here. Log in, we're logged in, dashboard billing. So nothing is selected. Why? Because class didn't, do you mean? Key plan.id. This dot state dot plan. To plan.id. each child in a list should have a unique. Okay, where's this class thingy? Okay, so this should be class name. Is it something that's not building somehow? $46. Okay. Let's move this key in here. Are you happy now? This is not selected yet. Why? This dot state, we set the state. Let's stop everything and run again. Okay. Move code with side effect compounded mod set initial state in the construction. Warning, compounded mod has been blah. Move code with side effect compounded mod and set initial state in the construction. We set the initial state. And it's right here. So let's go to the dashboard and then billing. A link component used in blah blah blah. Dashboard nav. I can't. Oh my god. Dashboard nav. Where's this link that it's complaining about? To this. I mean, okay. Let's add it here and then here. What else? Okay, why none of these is selected? Okay, let's log the state. Yeah, it's here. Plan, blah, blah, blah. Dot plan. What the heck is going on now? So it's only selected of this dot state dot plan and then plan dot ID. And this is the basic one. And we have it here. Selected. Oh, thanks for following. This is a bit frustrating here. I would like to know why. Let's try again. So they should show at least a true. Console is not function. Yeah, of course, because it's console log. So there's true and two false. True and two false. Why the heck this is not selected? So let's remove the onSelect event because I might have a theory. Nope, it's not. I don't think it has like checked. It should be called selected. What the? Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, so here we will send the plan to our serverless function, which is inside the state.plan. All right, so now we can select the actual plan. We still are sending this hard-coded email. We'll worry about that later. I think it's gonna be simpler. And then once we have like a context. But I think, now I think about it, since I think it might be simpler to get the user email. Let me see. Since we have, okay, let's do import from services auth, and then what should we import? Then netlify. Let's see. Services auth. Yeah, we have this get current user, so we can actually use it. And let's, for the fun of it, let's console log the get current user. Let's see how much data we can get. Okay. Plan. Is this our user? Yeah, I think that, yeah, this is the user. So we can get the email from here. And we can get some user metadata like the full name. So here we can do something like get current user dot email. Once we're authenticated, yeah. Where is it? Yeah, email. Boom. And yeah, And then we will, once we get this customer, we will update and add, like attach the customer ID to this current user. But first, let's remove the hard-coded email. Also here. Okay, this is looking cool already. And let's check our Lambda SRC. If we are picking the email, that's fine. Here we can pick also the plan, data.plan. And here we remove this hard-coded one, because now guess what? We're getting our plan from the client. So we don't need this to do anymore. Fastest to do done ever. Okay, so let's deploy this sucker. Send real user data. Yeah, this is working smooth, like compared to the last two streams. This is working very smooth. Let's go to our deployment list and then see. Okay. All right. That's deployed. Okay, and everything is running here. Let's try to add our card 42424242. 4242. And let's say, okay, I want to subscribe to Pro Plus and hit subscribe. Country state of undefined. State of undefined. Okay, this is because why this here is undefined. Of course. Okay, yeah. Because there was a function and then the scope changed, and this is no longer our on this. Okay, so let's subscribe again. Doom, doom, doom. Let's go to our logs. 2 minutes ago. Come on, Netlify, give me some logs. The customer does not have a payment method with ID, blah, 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 blah. I created a payment method. Did I? Didn't I? It's like, okay. does not have a payment method with ID, blah, blah, blah. Type invalid request error. Why? So I get the card, I create the payment method, I give it the card element, the billing details. Probably because I already have customers with that card. Yeah, let's delete all of these customers and try again. It might be that since we assigned an email to this card, it will no longer work, but let's see. Delete these. Yes, delete. Deleting your customers. Delete. It's why it's failing. Customer delete complete. 0 successful, 5 failure. Why? Okay, because they were deleted somehow. Okay. Let's try now. Nope. Still. The customer does not have a payment method with ID, PM, blah, 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 blah. Result payment method dot ID, and then we give it the same email. Another occurred with our connection. Let's see. Where's the create our customer? And we receive the email. Yeah, the email is here, and then payment method is there. The plan, customer ID. I'm a bit confused. And then maybe let's make sure that we're still with the same email. Yeah, the email is there. Okay, let's look for this error. with different credit card. Currently, if the donor makes a new donation using a different credit card. Let's see why this is happening. Sim API keys from dashboard, blah, 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 across the front end. So let me check something real quick. SK test. Probably that test credit card is attached to that email. I think so. Yeah, it might be. Okay. Stripe test credit card. No authentication default, blah blah. Authentication required, blah blah blah. Visa. Okay, let's try a different card. Let's try this one. Payment method. Component Stripe. I guess we could. Where was the email again? Let's go to the example. Customer. Yeah, it needs, yeah. Okay, now I get it. It needs something at example.com so it can work. It doesn't work with a real email. So that's why. That's why. So I guess we can go to identity, edit settings, and then maybe here we can do change this to at example.com. Save it. And probably here we will log out, dashboard, log in, and this will be example.com, and then I'll put in my password. Yep. Okay, so let's try now. Four two. And then Pro Plus. The email here should be at example.com. Oh, come on. Functions. Plan is not defined. Okay, cool. So that's something else. Because the email was all good. So let's see why the plan was not. Okay, maybe set pro. Payment method. So what did we send? Request. Yeah, the plan is here. This is driving me crazy now. Okay, which one is the recent one? I guess the one on top. Customer does not have a payment method. Plan is not defined. And then the customer have not to pay. PM authenticator required. At example.com, and then we have the payment method. Basic. Yep. Okay, maybe let's change this email back to what it was. And then see again if it's really related to the email or Pro Plus and subscribe. Okay. So something is definitely wrong. Okay, it does not blah 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 with this payment method. I think this is the last. This is the. I mean, what changed really? We didn't change that much. And then for some reason stuff stopped working. Let's go to subscriptions. No, it's still failing. Default payment method, and then we give it. So it's apparently it's failing in here. Maybe we should not use this invoice settings default. I mean, this is weird. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, we reached a nice level here, but I'm gonna call it a day, and I will debug this offline. Probably I'm doing something really stupid and it should work, but that's the basic idea. Yep. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all.